you the best and how you second guessing your greatest first. You running laps, but I already got first. A gift that was given to me at birth. You listen to me and it hurts like I can never be on the level. Pop saying kill, hit a nigga face is better. Protect it up at all times, make weather. Show 'em what the real is. Show 'em how to get on the mic and straight kill it. So I drop something like I make 'em feel it. Late night making love to my mic to the early morning. My daily agenda is to be a winner. They was in my face waiting on me to give up. What I do, toughen up.
We're back here at City Beat TV, magazine and podcast, and we're continuing our conversation with artists who have collaborated on a wonderful project called the Soul Music Vineyard. And right now we have the splendid pleasure to talk to the one and only, the great TK.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
If you could just give us a little insight into your body of work, and what things that you're doing right now.
Okay, well, I mean, I've been doing music, for over 20 years now. And like, I done been seen on stage with DMX. I've been, performed in Florida. I was in Vegas last before the pandemic and everything. I was out there doing some modeling. And I just used to rip up a lot of shows in New York and everything. And right now, what I'm currently working on, like my album is recorded. We about to get it mixed and mastered. It's gonna be called I'm Back and I'm Staying. Because like I went on a little hiatus for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I had lost my daddy. My daddy passed away. So after that, I went on a hiatus. But it's going on 3 years and I'm ready to get back into my music. I'm ready to get back popping. So the name of my next project is going to be I'm Back and I'm Staying.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you say you're originally from New York?
No, I'm originally, well, my bloodline is Bermuda. And I was raised in Virginia.
Okay.
But I consider New York home.
Okay. That's what's up. I just wanted to know where that Southern soul came from. So now I know. All right. So tell us, TK, how did you get involved with this project, Soul Music Vineyard?
Well, me and Sam, we go way back. We actually, we was classmates at Fort Sale University. We graduated together. We both graduated top of our class. Shout out to us. And we just, build a lifelong friendship from college on to on. And matter of fact, when he did call me, when he was working on this project and he called me up, I was actually in the middle of my hiatus. I won't record or nothing. But when he called me, he was like, yo, TK, I'm working on a project that I took. He been told me about it. I'm like, okay. So when he called me up and he was like, but I just made this beat and I heard your voice on. I said, okay, send it. And when he sent that beat, I was like, woo, okay. It's like, it was just an instant connection and it woke TK up. It was what TK needed. TK started writing again. So like his purpose was fulfilled. So, Soul Music Venue, oh my God, that beat really did hit my soul.
Okay, how long you been rhyming?
Since I started writing at 11, but I really took it serious at 12 and I'm 30 now.
You remember the first song you ever wrote?
I used to. I don't now, but I can tell you something. I know it was about killing somebody. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Well, good. We can leave it right there.
When I first started music, I was just so angry.
Okay.
But listening to Tupac and DMX a lot of times, like they was the most two artists that they showed me how to put my pain in my music, but like it just became history after that. Like it just everything. Matter of fact, for one, I gotta tell you how I even got into music. Okay. Now, when I was 14 months old, I was burned by hot water. And see, I had like over 80 surgeries and all that. And see, they told me, for one, I wasn't even supposed to live through that. I wasn't supposed to survive through that, but I did. And I still was walking on what was left from the burns, which was painful. I didn't have no toes and none of that. And see, here I got to the point where I was not even walking no more. I was crawling to get around the house. So it came to the point where I had to get both of my legs amputated. it took me 2 years to make that decision. And through them 2 years that I was making that decision, that's when I got heavy into music. Like 50 Cent had came out in 2003, you know what I'm saying? I always loved music, don't get me wrong. I grew up listening to, you know, the Jay-Z, the DMX, the MC Lyte, the Queen Latifah, like, you know, the Eve, Tupac, Biggie. Like I used to go in Mobb Deep, the Locks. I used to steal my uncle music and my mama music because they want my mama won number 15 when she had me. So all of them were kids. We was all kids in the house. So I used to steal they rap music or whatever. But around that particular time is when I really like started gravitating more to hip hop music, because like all that pain and stuff I was going through, like I didn't know how to release it, didn't have nobody to talk to, nobody understood. And see artists like DMX and Tupac, like when I listened to their music, it was like, hey, they feel my pain. They feel my pain. I can listen to them, and they helped me get through that. And listen to them, and they taught me how to rap. They taught me how to write. They taught me how to write my pain. And not for nothing, a lot of people have like try to compare me to Pop, like, but that's big shoes to fill. But I've been called a female. Yeah, I've been called a female Tupac a lot by my fans or whatever. But that won't even never my attention. I'm the great TK, but it's just that because, you know, those who was inspired me, and I just came with my pain with it. I just come with my pain. I let you know this life that I live, and I got a story to tell. The universe got a story to tell through me. I've been through so much that I can sit here and tell you using both of your legs ain't the worst that you can go through.
And just out of curiosity, when you perform, do you have prosthetics or you in the
yes.
wheelchair? Okay.
Prosthetics. I do everything prosthetics. I'm even the great TK in that world. I'm like the top walker, like the top walker. Like even the companies that actually makes the parts for the prosthetics, they seen me walk, they've been amazed. Like they label me the best walker they seen and stuff. They say I walk better than people who lost on one leg. And like I'm not even supposed to be walking. And even when the doctors told me, they was like, you still not gonna walk normal. I put it in my mind. I said, no, I'm gonna walk. And see, cause the thing about it, I didn't even know what it was to dream or none of that until I lost my leg. It's like that amputation saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say that's not the worst thing you can go to. Like I done met people who lose legs and they give up on themselves. Man, I got 2 degrees. I just got a certificate from Berkeley. Like you could do anything you want to do, with or without the activity of your limbs, you know. And like I believe that's what God called me to share that light with the world, you know. And that's why I'm pushing out my my album and all of that, because it's like God called me personally and said, you know, okay, my child, this is the world is this the darkest this world been in I don't know how long. I need my light to shine. I need you to come shine now. I can't take credit for nothing that I survived, because it wouldn't be possible without him. You know, I wouldn't even be alive. I wouldn't be walking, none of that. It won't him. Like this man God protected me from being homeless for a year on the streets and everything. Like God protected me for a lot. Like, so he get the glory out of this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can't wait to hear your music, because I know it's that.
I got a lot of tracks, thegreattk.com. That's my website. And it's one word though, no spaces. Right. One word.
Okay.
YouTube, everything is the same. The Great TK. You can even Google me and boom, I'll be right there.
All right, there you go. So what is it that, well, you know, one thing is that album, but is there anything else that you're looking to accomplish this 2022, now that we start to come out of this pandemic and hopefully get a lot more venues open and things of that nature?
Yes. I have brands hitting me up to like right now I'm about to be collaborating with it. They make hemp for underwear. And I'll be a face for their brand. They sending me some stuff now that I'll be posting soon. And overall on myself, like I'm just getting into the cannabis industry. Like I use cannabis as my medication naturally or whatever. And you basically could call me a 420 advocate, because I used to be on a lot of medications because of, you know, my history or whatever. And when the first time I, you know, indulged in cannabis, it's like, I was like, huh? It's a miracle worker. Let me tell you something. Everything that grows on God's green earth is for us to heal. Like he got the stuff in front of us to heal. We really don't need a bunch of medication like we think we need. All we need is we can go in our garden.
Right.
He's a healer, and he made earth, so everything that he put on this earth was to heal us. Oh, I had sustained a brain injury too, like 5 years ago. I found out the best. I ain't had a headache in like a week, and I've been making cannabis smoothie. I had one this morning. But so
that sounds good. Okay.
So yeah, I'm getting into that as well. And I probably do a little bit of modeling too. That modeling is fun. So if it just happened just to call me, because even when I was doing modeling, it was an accident. See, I went on the West Coast to actually learn about, you know, more about the cannabis business and stuff like that. That was my intention. Right. But see, you know, it's the fashion and models and photographers everywhere. Everybody's just like, oh, you beautiful, you should model. Let's come on. Next thing I know, I'm doing photo shoot. That was like goodness. A bonus.
Yeah, right. So you have been truly blessed. And,
thank you. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, you know, you'll get an opportunity to speak to some young people coming up about the journey of life and how precious it is and how to take advantage of every single day that you have. Because it sounds like that's what you did.
Yes, truly. You got to. Because like I was suicidal at the age of 9. So yes, they said I can live. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I'm gonna live, baby. You come out of darkness, you gotta live in that light.
Yeah, sure, you're right. Yeah, it looks like you got some long bangs right there.
Oh yes, all natural. All natural.
All right, yeah. So I can see how that helped out in that modeling scenario as well. So that's what's up. You know,
Thank you.
Welcome. So TK, before I let you go, you got to do one thing for me, and that is give me a couple bars or anything off the top. We'll see how it's really real, girl.
He want to see if I'm really real. That fire you can already feel. Come from the top of the dome, it's nothing. Where I'm at, inside my grandma home, in the kitchen spitting. You're so sweet, you would have thought it was written. See, I'm nice like that. I was blessed on the mic because the devil was on my back for so long. He said, now it's time to come home. Show this world what you made of and what you survived. Man, it's really my time. That's freestyle right there. That's
right. That's it. That's enough. Now I know you can flow. That's it. So TK, I want to thank you so much for taking time out to talk to us today.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime. Yeah.
All right, then we're gonna definitely get back at you soon as that record. I'm back and I'm staying drops. Okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my new friend. She goes by the name of the Great TK. And you can reach out at her, listen to her music, check out more about her at thegreattk.com. And we'll be right back with more on City Beat TV right after this.